Well, you have less than an hour to either have your registration postmarked or to get to a voting center near you to renew yours in person. And if you're not sure about your status, you can check yours online at the Secretary of State's website or the Bexar County elections site. But you may notice more polling options in our area this time around.
This is a huge victory. Unfortunately, we've had to fight this battle several times where counties are trying to reduce the number of locations.
Recently, a state district judge ordered county officials to add more polling places in response to a lawsuit. Initially, 259 polling locations were proposed, but after the judge's ruling, that number will go up by more than 100. KENS 5's Sarah Duran joins us live in studio to explain the push for more polls. Plus, the one spot a local activist group hopes the county will actually consider opening up. Sarah.
Audrey, attorney Joaquin Gonzalez with the Texas Civil Rights Project opened the lawsuit on behalf of the activist group Texas Organizing Project, or TOP. It claimed the county violated the law by having too few polling locations proposed ahead of this year's midterm election. Now, yesterday, a judge presiding over the case agreed with TOP. County officials will now have to operate 388 locations to comply with the state's election code. Gonzalez says TCRP won a similar suit in 2020, which forced the county to reopen more voting locations. That year, the county bumped it up to a total of 302 places. Today, Bexar County Judge Nelson Wolf would not comment on the recent ruling. However, he still heard from members of TOP at Commissioner's Court. They requested commissioners consider a polling site at the Bexar County Jail. TOP claims 3/4 of the 4,000 people incarcerated right now are eligible voters and have to rely on mail-in voting to cast their ballots. However, members say mailed ballots are unreliable when delivered to and from the jail and instead would prefer in-person voting.
This would not only ensure that eligible voters within the jail are able to participate in this upcoming election and vote on time, but it would also mean the roughly 800 jail employees, including 600 sheriff deputies, would also have access to vote on site, making it more convenient for them to actually have the time to cast their ballots.
Right now, only one jail in Texas allows inmates to vote, and that's in Harris County, per the Houston Chronicle. We did also reach out to Sheriff Javier Salazar for his thoughts, but did not hear back, Audrey. Again, Election Day is coming up soon on November 8th. Again, if you still haven't registered to vote, you have until 5 o'clock today. That includes mailed-in applications. Those must be postmarked by 5 o'clock. Audrey, you have about 50 minutes?
Absolutely. All right. Thanks so much for that information, Sarah. And we have all of that information, including much more, including sample ballots and what you need to know before you head to the polls. Just head to KENS5.com. Bill?
Hello.